Liberia is our only home. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. The only home we know. Let's fight to bring it back. Take it from the rogues. Take it from the thieves. Let us punish them. Liberia is our home. Liberia is our home. All you patriots rise. The time has come to end the massive stealing of our wealth. Rise, oh patriots. Rise, my patriots. Time to get our nation back. Liberia is our only home. We cannot sit and watch Liberia die. Liberia is our home, the only home we have. Rise up, patriots. Rise up, loyalists. Commander Chesson is calling the order of the day. Liberia is our home, the only home we know. Liberia cannot die. We owe it to our parents. We owe it to our elders. We owe it to the ancients. We owe it to our parents. Liberia cannot die. Rise up, oh patriots. Rise up, oh loyalists. Liberia is our home, the only home we have. Fight, fight for Liberia. Fight, fight for freedom. Fight, fight to free Liberia. Liberia is our home, the only home we ever know. Liberia is our pride, the inheritance we have. Rise, patriots, rise, loyalists, rise, Liberians. Follow Commander Chesson. Follow Commander Chesson. Follow Commander Chesson. Rise, rise. Tony Commander Chesson shall lead the order. Save Liberia. Free Liberia. Follow Commander Chesson. He will set the path. He will set the path. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, men and women. Welcome to Tony Commander Galpohkpa Chesson Talk Show. Today is the 14th day of July, 2021. We look forward to next week when we shall be coming into July 26th. Next week, right? A week after, sometime this week or next week or week after, we'll be coming into July 26th. That's on a Monday. Yes, that's about 1.5 weeks from now. We'll be coming into July 26th, Liberia's Independence Day. Are we ready? Are we prepared? Are we prepared for our 26th day? Do we have something to show for this new day and era? What will we have to show? After 100 plus years almost 2 centuries of independence. What can we look forward to? What can we look forward to showing for what we have? Every day we wake up, there's something new. All the leaders we look to guide and lead our country into a new era are the same leaders that are letting us down, betraying our trust and confidence. So who can we trust now? Who can we trust? Because this morning, my lesson is on Darius Dillon. My lesson is on the poster boys for Opulence in Liberia. My lesson is on what do we have to show for ourselves as we come closer and closer to July 26th, our 26th day, our day of independence, our day of freedom. Are we free? Are we free in Liberia? Look around us, my people. Look at our people falling down and dying from COVID-19. Look at our president, so incompetent and inept. He has not taken his COVID shot by now. People say he took it in France and all that. I don't care. He has not taken it in the Republic of Liberia. For our people to be motivated and encouraged by the actions of our leaders to take their vaccines, to secure the health and safety of our country. Now, we see just the other day, they cleared Beansway Market. They opened the road. It was so jubilating. Everybody out there happy. Joey, oh, Joey, and I do the Joey. Everybody was just rejoicing about Joey. People saw the stench and the nastiness that were in that place. It's time for us to move our country forward. It's time for us to change our destiny, to bring our country from the depths of war and destruction and set a new path for Liberia and Liberian people. Are we capable of doing that? Are we capable of making these changes that will impact our lives? Who can we trust in our leadership? Who can we trust in our legislature? People say they want to change George Weah. They want different government. They want clean leadership. Are they exemplifying that type of leadership now? Is the opposition exemplifying what we desire of our leaders? Because I see such a betrayal everywhere, man. Such a betrayal. We turn to LP, UP, APL, or ALP, ALP. Then Darius Dillon then take Musa ability and put him there in the party. Mess up the coalition. Bring out a recognized criminal of the world and put him there to be the leader of the new political party. We had to fight to rid ourselves of that man. But yet that was Darius Dillon. He sat right there and supposed to be the light. And even if things not right, he's the man we're looking forward to stand up and say, no, it's not right. I'm not voting for it. I will step out. He sat there and accepted the vote. That the first instance, I told you that Darius Dillon had betrayed us. At that 31st instance, I told you that Dillon could not be trusted. In the second instance, well, that wasn't even the first instance. The first instance was all that money he collected. Darius Dillon never told us how much he collected. He never told us how much he collected. And somebody raised the same question. But that's fiscal responsibility, economic responsibility, honesty, being able to report fairly to the Liberian people, being able and capable to change the system, being wise enough to know that you can't just collect money without reporting to taxes. You can't collect money from the people without reporting it to the government. You don't know what kind of tax implications our government have, and we're not setting these systems up. To us, it doesn't matter because we don't practice it. But in the real world, it matters. It matters. You want to set standards. You want to change our country. You want to move our people forward. Set standards. Set standards. Let us see it. Let us understand where you want us to go. Where you want to go. Where you want us to go. Because everything matters to our country. Everything matters to us in our country. Let me see what Bernard said. To take your own money and upgrade. Oh, we're getting to that. We're getting to that, Bernard said. But the part about it is, we need people we can trust. We need leaders that we can be whole in confidence. So these are the things we're facing in our country today. These are the things. Who can we trust? But since Bernadine has brought this up, it has thrown me off my topic a little bit because I saw a posting. So Bernadine, let's start the topics, okay? Let me put my topics up and we'll see where we're going from here. Okay. Just give me a minute, please. Because my topic is on Darius Dillon today. We're going to talk and look at the things that are happening with our man, our apologizing senator. Okay, that's then my topics come out. Today's topics: the apologizing light, Senator Darius Dillon. 2, George Weah's poster boys for opulence includes Darius Dillon? That's a question. And 3, the review. Okay, let's talk about Darius Dillon and his trip. Bernadine, there's nothing wrong with Darius Dillon adding his own money there to the trip. The only problem is he didn't admit to it the first time. That's all. That's the only problem with it. He was not man enough to say, no, I changed my ticket. I traveled from here, economic class, when I got to Ghana. I had a chance to upgrade, and I upgraded. That's all he had to say. No matter what everybody else said, it doesn't matter. That's when he shows that he did not use government's money. Nobody can prove that he used government money. So it is truthful that he did not use government money. But why was he so paranoid? In the first place, he had to deny, seemingly deny, because he didn't say he didn't upgrade it. But he lied, say he traveled from Monrovia all the way to America on the economic class. when he knew he upgraded his ticket in Ghana. And nothing wrong with that, but just say it. What does it matter? You left your economic class, you had an opportunity to upgrade, you upgraded. What's the problem? That's not a crime. But when the people say you did it, then you puff documents to prove that you didn't do it, to deceive the Liberian people, and you get busted. That's the problem. That shows we don't have real men. And when we don't have real men in our society, corruption flourishes. And that's the problem. Because if he has stated exactly what he wanted to say, there would have been no problem. People may talk, say, oh, yeah, you did this. Well, hey, he did what he had to do. That one he can say, I didn't use government money. So what? I had a chance to fly from here to Ghana, economic class. I got there. I had a chance to upgrade. I upgraded. They're not government money. They're my money. You see? Even if Dillon wanted to fly from Monrovia in business class, he could have done it. Why? Because he didn't go on a government trip. And that's why all the walla is about that pissing me off. He did not have to say a word. He didn't go on government trip. He went on his private trip. So there was no obligation for him to ride economic class. If I go on my own private trip and people pay my fare, I ride any damn class I want to ride. But if I'm going on a government trip with government money, I'm compelled to ride economic class if I cannot upgrade. And if I can't upgrade, I upgrade. But there's nothing with me. There's no compulsion on me to fly economic class. Because other presidents do it, don't mean I had to do it. Those other presidents didn't take their safety into consideration. People see African president riding economic class in plane, our safety could be in danger. Our safety could be in danger. Because killing African presidents has proven to be nothing. If we can kill our people at ants, what's wrong with killing the president? So it behooves our president to protect himself. You know, once in a while, if he wants to surprise the people, he can go economic class. Everybody's, oh, the president is over us. But it's not a usual thing. People should not expect that the president will ride economic class every time where people can gather around him and put his life in jeopardy. No. People don't even know the president have to ride in the plane. They don't even have to know. So we got to take care of our security is first. Safety is first. So when you're dealing with a president of a nation, you got to understand, yes, if he wants to once in a while, he can fly economic class or whatever you call it. So if he flies that once in a while, people don't know. People don't have the chance to set for him to say, oh, the president flying today, we'll wait for him in economic class. You'll have your knives now together now. We'll smoke it on. No, that's what people will start doing. It will place everybody's lives in danger. Because you get away with it one time, that don't mean you can do it every time. Your life and security are not guaranteed in economic class. You are more secure in the private sector of the plane, where people can't just enter. Where your security can sit right past the business class in the first seats in the economic class to protect you. So these are certain things we have to consider when we're looking at our leaders flying, and traveling. Yes, we don't want them to spend too much money. We want them to be thrifty and smart. But we also got to think about national security. Yes, our leaders can ride economy class, business class, but we got to consider where their safety is ready, paramount. How many securities they carrying with them on the flight? Are they carrying the usual number of securities? Are they carrying a sufficient enough security to protect them? All these things have to be considered in the movement of the president. So these are things that, yes, sometimes we can take it for granted once in a while, but if we love our president, we love our national security, we love our leadership, we'll not let these things happen. But our president will not be so wasteful either. Our president and leaders will consider the fact that when they go on government trip, that's not their own trips. They're not their own money. They're the people's money. You want to go on your own trip? Go anywhere you want. So it doesn't really matter, Bernadine. It doesn't matter because nothing wrong with it. Dillon wasn't going on a government trip. He was going on a private trip. So in essence, it didn't really matter, but he should have been a man to say, look, I changed my flight. I didn't like the economic class flying from here to America. I can't fly economy class sometimes. That don't mean I'm rich. That don't mean I got plenty of money. But when I want to do business, when I want land, hit the ground running, I can't fly economy class. I got to upgrade to something better. I can't sleep in economy class. Not even enough space for me to stretch my leg. You see how the people making the planes smaller and smaller. Now some of the planes, the seat can't go back. Your seat got to stay up like this. You don't know what kind of plane you're riding. I made the bigger planes, maybe the 777XXX, and the bigger jets. They may have been more comfortable seatings. But in the smaller DC planes and the planes that usually fly from America to Liberia, not much space in the planes to sleep. You know, first class, business class, that's comfortable. But you got to spend the money. You got to spend the moko fit. So these are the things that matter, and we have to consider them. So let me see what is second topic here from people. And when we understand these things, okay, Bernadine, what you say? Let me try to read it. I think you all can read her question. But this has taken, let me see. Hold on 1 minute. Let me just get her thing. But this has taken us off track. The main focus is COVID and the economy. This is a distraction. Well, what can we say about that? You know, our main focus is the COVID-19 too, but our main focus too is honesty, good leadership, transparency. You know, the COVID-19 is a problem. But look at the people stealing the COVID-19 money. They're stealing everything we put in place to benefit our people. So yes, we cannot exist with the COVID. We cannot exist with our money to help our people. So if these are the things that are going on in our country consistently, people stealing our money, our leaders can't be trusted. And this is the main thing. We just want trustworthy leaders. We just want our leaders to be able to tell us the truth, and we'll be able to move forward with that. But if we have nobody to tell us the truth, we have nobody to guide our interests, protect our interests, there's a problem in our country. And it stems from our leaders. Because our leaders cannot be trusted. Our leaders fail us all the time. So how can we continue on this path? Just for common thing, you lie. That's not government money. That's your money. You have no need to do that. You have no need to do that. When you do that, you set a bad example for people in our country, for others who want to come to leadership, for others who want to trust our government and help us. You see? And when you continually lie and apologize, we lose confidence in you. Darius Dillon was right here in Rhode Island. I'm on the air every morning. I don't know if anybody else coming out of Rhode Island with a show like mine. It had behooved Darius Dillon to seek me out. I've interviewed our state representatives, all of them, our minority state representatives, our Black caucus, all the people that you see consistently pushing issues for our community, our women, because they're the main people in the Rhode Island General Assembly now, minority women. Yeah, we got one or two minority men with our own Liberian and Weah just got there. But there's a Black caucus. There's a Rhode Island Black caucus. And when people like Darius Dillon come to this place, they need to get in touch with people who know Rhode Island, who know how to bring our legislators together to hear our people. Because even though you come to Rhode Island, it behooves you to meet with the Black caucus of the state. Yes, other people can help you. Other people can be helpful for the cause of Liberian people. But we need to get involved with our Black community. We need to strengthen ourselves with the Black caucus, because when a Liberian representative come to a state like Rhode Island, excuse me, come to a state like Rhode Island that has a lot of Liberian people, you want to come here not only for Liberia, you want to come here for Liberian people in the state. So even though his visit was secret, because I didn't know he was here, it was never on the news. We ain't got no news agency or anything to put it out to say, oh, Chesson, this man was here, please spread it out or something like that. So everything to me was secretive. So he comes here and he doesn't get in touch with people. We see him at the State House with a few state representatives from the minority community. We got other representatives here. You need all of them sitting down together so you can help the Liberian people here, so you can help the Liberian people in America, in Liberia. When a representative, a leader of Liberia come to Rhode Island, that we have a lot of Liberians. Minnesota, you have a lot of Liberians. When you meet with the people, you want to meet with the Black caucus. You want to sit down with the Black leaders, not one or two, but where you got all of them. Our connection with Black community is a necessity. Our country has failed time and time again because we have failed to link with the Black community on a permanent basis. Everybody come here, they got their own schedule. You can't come to a Black community. We're all meeting with the Black caucus. You can't go to the state with one or two minority leaders who are part of the Black caucus and you don't meet with the Black caucus. Your trip is useless. One representative can help us, but the Black caucus is stronger. They understand that they're Black. They understand that they're minorities. They understand that when we push our issues together, we benefit. But if you come to the state and you don't recognize the Black caucus, you are a leader of the Republic of Liberia, a country founded by African Americans. You come to the United States of America in a state and you don't meet with the Black caucus. That's a problem. You are weak. You are weak. And that's where we fail time and time again. How leaders will come in a state and don't meet with the Black caucus? How African leaders will enter any state in the United States of America where Black people have a caucus in the state and you not meet with the Black caucus first? Because in essence, this is disrespect. This is disrespect to our people. When African leaders enter America, the first thing, Black caucus. The second thing, NAACP. We meet with those people first. Those are our roots in Africa, in America. And we don't disrespect them. Whether Americans know we are connected with them or not, we don't disrespect them. We don't. Because we are more enlightened of our roots and of their roots that they need to be enlightened of. We cannot come to America and forsake or neglect meeting with the Black caucus. That's where our roots lie. And because we have neglected our roots in the past, don't mean we got to neglect it now. We got to connect with Black America. We got to form a strong union with Black America. Those are our people. White Americans are our people too. But we got to form that link with Black America first. We don't hate white people. That's not our job. We don't get involved with that racism. We don't get involved with that bigotry stuff. We're not involved with that thing. We're not taking sides for nor against. We are neutral. We are neutral. When Black people need help, we join them. The killing of Floyd, racism, bigotry, hatred against Black people. That's a universal Black people issue in America. Because if Black people cannot excel here, we can excel anywhere else. And you better come to the realization of that. If we don't educate Black people here, they will not be educated about Africa. Many of them still don't know their roots and don't want to accept it. But it's not our job to come here and add to the problems. No. When enlightened people enter into an era where blindness exists, you don't join the blindness. You join the light. You bring the light. And that's what the light is about. Because the light does not tolerate ignorance. The light does not tolerate blindness. The light does not tolerate backwardness. The light is not jealous. The light is not envious. The light is the light. It makes the way bright for everybody, not for one person. And sometimes teaching your own race is beneficial to the universe, and not only to your race, but the other people are blind. They don't know it's beneficial to them too. They look at you because they are blind and try to get rid of you. And that's why everything rests on the divine. It rests on the divine. Because no matter how educated you are, if you don't have that spiritual guidance on how to deal with the world will kill you. When you mean well to the world, Kwame Nkrumah meant well. And Samora Toure, or whatever name that died, Sankari, and all these people meant well to the world. But people mistake their ambitions and their objectives to want to hurt other people. And everybody just want their own interests. People just want their own freedom. You see, and that's what everybody fight for. And that's why I do not trust international law. Because we're all fighting for freedom. And some people got more power and they put their thumb on you. That's survival of the fittest. And that's the only point about international law I argue. There's no damn international law. It's survival of the fittest. He with more toy controls more lands. Huh? You want to tell me Russia and America and even what they play in North Korea will take BS from Liberia? No. Because they got the weapons. They got the technology more than us. And they got more toys. They can blow things up. And we ain't got that much toys. And until we start getting toys, we don't matter. Right now, we are so ignorant, we don't own nothing. How we own toys? America own toys. Look at all the ballistic weapons they got. You think that weapons? They're not weapons. Those are toys. America got plenty of toys. Russia got plenty of toys. They got planes, they got boats, they got everything. We don't play with those things. They are toys. When you own them and can suppress other people, put your thumb on them, they are toys. They are toys. So that's my problem with international law. Yeah, but that's not why I'm talking. And about Darius, Dillon, and coming here. You know, we say we want to fight for our people, but then we take sides. You come to a state like Rhode Island, you say, I got a show in Rhode Island. I'm the only black man coming out of Rhode Island with a show. I've been doing this thing for 25, 30 years in Rhode Island. You come here, you are a leader, you're not trying to see me to get an interview, whether I like you or not, whether you think I like you or not. But our people come here and they deceive our people. Look at our leaders in Rhode Island. You see me bring other Liberian people here? No, because they play that tribalistic game. And I don't want to get involved in political BS from Liberia. I don't want to get in deceitfulness from Liberia. Because if Darius Dillon can come to Rhode Island and a man and make a show worldwide, he can't come here on the world stage. They're my world stage. He can't come on my world stage so we can talk about his visit and how I can introduce him to people in Rhode Island. I've been living here for 30 years. I've been over 30 years. I've been doing my magazine for over 30 years. So don't you think I know people? I got to run for office. But I gotta have an important news organ. I come on every day. I don't come on occasionally. And this is the thing we're talking about, Liberian people. This is the thing we're talking about. And I spend a lot of time here talking about Dillon, but this is the fact. And I've lost confidence in Darius Dillon. Total confidence. He gets up and he talks the same rhetoric, all the CPP, all the Moja, all the people talk in Liberia for 1980. Look where it got us. You see Tobana Tipote, 80-year-old Paku. Useless. Sam Jackson, that war man, useless. Emma Sawyer, all the people still living, useless. Ellie Johnson said he useless. That all the top of progressives, they're useless. Look at that other useless bag of Cooney, Wilma Cooney. What make Cooney progressive? Cooney was just a little bag holder for formula them. He, Cassidy, Wetty, all the boys were their bag holders. They were no damn progressives. Who knew Cooney? Una in Eula, they have power to stay in Eula for 20 years, and Eula can't cheese. Look at Eula today. Eula is useless, General Liberia. Useless. The people are useless. They are damn useless. Then they want to talk about, oh, we're revolution. We changed Liberia. You ain't changed Liberia. Shit. Don't beat the hell out of all of you and jail you because you were dummies. And look at our country today. You're still sitting in Liberia today. And Liberia is worse than Toba. Still. And the people there, the useless people, all of them still in Liberia today. And look at Liberia. Are these revolutionaries? Are these patriots? Or are these damn useless criminals? 50 years, our country has not changed. And they're talking us, what they're saying to us, oh, we can't be revolutionary, we can't be permanent revolutionaries, we can't be. You're destroying our country today. And you're telling us you can fix our country. I see that War Sam Gibson, a damn deceitful, useless man. He know what he want to be with CPP or UP or DP or KP. I know what we are doing to that boy. That boy gone butt crazy. Sam Jackson, he gone butt crazy. Something wrong with that boy. He now lost his mind. One man, you see him with a picture behind door. Since 1980, Sam Jackson was a young, handsome guy coming from the state. Look at that Baku today. From 1980 to the day these people into hell shit with our country. We worse than they were in 1980. Look at that dummy Sam Jackson and look at his picture over Sammy Doe. In 1980, he's still existing today and want to lead Liberian people, talking about his economists. That man, that chicken bird economist, you put those people in the field, let them go do the economic in the field. Yeah, cutting grass and the rats and stuff like that. That the people you bring before us. Look at Pajibo, Drew Messing, Koning, Castle. You hear the people need the big people in Eula. For 20 years, these people rule Eula. Big people. Look at Eula today, useless. Look at all of them that they talk about due citizen, they even know who they are. These damn dummies. Man, y'all please let me put on my boots. Let me put on my boots for these guys, man. I just want to swing left and right. Play football. Let you guys see that military people can play football too. But we don't play with ball. We put that stuff out your bunga. Boom, 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 boom. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you people. You damn useless criminals from 1980 to this damn day. You useless native criminals. And the other Congo people, they're just damn rogues. Ellie Johnson selling them. Man, Barcos Matthew. Yeah, they changed the country because they had no choice. They want their power. How you think they will get power? By shaking Turbo hand? By trying to beat Turbo brothers? Turbo had enough brothers that were stealing already. He didn't need no brothers. You know, then these people come so opportunists, socialist rogues, come here with the we the people, in the cause of the people. That what our continent will change that shit. We say aluta because we know the cause of the people that are progressive and progressive lie. That why in Liberia, the aluta people different from the in the cause of the people. We different. In Liberia, you know you don't fuck with no aluta people. We don't joke. We coming to take charge. Go, you want BS? Go to the in the cause of the people. You know, like all foreigners. But we from up country. Continent people. We from the heart of up country in Liberia. We're not from Monrovia. That one will come with a different mentality of leadership. We come with a totally different mentality. You know, when I live in Banga, I travel all over Banga. I travel to Lofa. I travel to Dimba. The only places I didn't go to the southeast because no damn roads were there. Those people were too damn lazy and stole every damn things. So there were no rules there. But everywhere there were rules, we went to play basketball. We went to mingle with our people. You know, I think I told you this story before. One day, after the coup, me and my mom were going Sierra Leone in the car. When we got to Lofa County, we got out of the car, the people that were calling me, Chesson, and running up to me to talk, my mom was spellbound. She had me say, you know people way up here? I said, oh, they're my country, I will not know people here. You think I would say that in Monrovia? I'm a young man, adventurous, love my country. You know, I ain't gonna sit down in one place. I travel all over. I've been to Plebo, but that one was small. We flew there. Those were the days Liberia had airplane. You know, these days the children don't even know Liberia had planes that go fly to all the counties. When I went to Plebo as a baby, I flew Purple Bird Airlines to Sierra Leone to carry our rugby team. That was Purple Bird that carried us. We had 2 or 3 jets, those small jets that went all the city, all over the country. So you don't know we have Pepper Bird. Not the president alone or riding around in a stolen jet, talking about he got it for his friend. What kind of friend? Y'all better wake the hell up. Now that's my first lesson. Let me go to my second lesson because it's almost 1 hour. We're talking about opulence. We talk about useless people in our country displaying wealth when they don't have jackpot. They didn't have nothing. They still don't have nothing because everything they got, they stole it. Look at the man who just bought his new car in Liberia. I know that everybody talking about expensive car. And Costa said that's a Q7. Q7 that what? Infinity. So you know Q5, Q50 is about $50,000. So if the guy's Q60 and Q70, you look at big money. So whether in Liberia or not, those cars are expensive. That's a infinity. Those are infinity. And I'll tell you how many Q50 costs in America here. Whether it's a refurbished Q7 or not, you got to spend some good money to get that car. And people buying cars on Liberian government gas slips. What is that? What kind of stealing is that? When you hear all these kind of news coming out of Liberia, and you see the stench, the nastiness. You see the devastation in our country. You see the people suffering. And you see these useless people coming to America, living in Liberia on the backs of the Liberian people that has been perpetrated against Liberian poor people forever. How long will we tolerate this thing? How long? All our rich people, young children, where Nagbe get money from? Where you get money from? To be displaying this useless opulence. Showing Liberian people they got wealth. They are the poster boys for opulence in Liberia, for George Weah. We might have well just put them on every building, show them eating and dancing, and show Dillon riding first class. Is Dillon part of that? Dillon gotta be part of that. He gotta be part of that. And you know what really pissed me off over Dillon? Dillon telling Spoon TV and these guys that he got citation, he got promises. Man, looks at it, man. Everybody go Liberia, people come here get citation. Why? Because we got Liberian people in high places who know people in high places. So for us to get citations for our leaders, useless leaders coming from Liberia, is nothing. It's nothing. We've been in this country for years. You know how many people in Rhode Island know our representatives and senators and other people? And they can go to them and say, oh, got a president coming. Can you please come and receive them and give them citation? They will do it. That's a part of their community service. And we got Liberians serving in government. High places. So they can afford to bring useless people like Darius Dillon, for their own political interest in Liberia. And you see, this why I'm not playing this thing here. Nobody will use their power in state government, in my state, to promote their parties, their political interests. No. If Darius Dillon is coming to serve the Liberian people, he got to come the right way. He can't come and go to certain people, and we got institutions in the state that reaching out to majority people too, that reaching out to people in the diaspora. Then you come, you don't say nothing to us, you go secretly and do your thing, go Liberia, then you say you got this award, that award, this award. We cannot support people in America with political interests in Liberia who will use these apologizing senators, these senators with no morale, deceitful people that will come and use the trust and confidence the Liberian people repose in us to deceive them. These are the same miseducated people leading Liberia today. And now we can see Darius Dillon is a part of the same old system. Because he's not bringing nothing new to us. He's going back into that old system of corruption, deception, lies. How many times did men apologize? 3 or 4 times? You see, and who can we trust? Poor judgment leads to poor leadership. When you greet it, and can't decide whether to take money or not, whether to benefit in some other crocodile way or not, it comes back to haunt you. It comes back to haunt you. Because you got to understand the game, my brother. You got to understand the game. Now, all these boys, they talk about Nangwe, who just left information and went to Maritime. Huh? Now, he's a big money man in Liberia now. And they talk about this Porter, who's assistant minister somewhere, who just bought the car in the Q7 in Liberia that everybody talking about. Everybody talking about. When he went and wasted champagne all over the car, expensive champagne, put it all in the news. You see, these are immature people. Why you want to be a center of attraction in a time like this? Why you want to demonstrate that you're something you're not? Because you're in government position and can steal. How can people continually see the rich and showing opulence when we know they got nothing? When we know they are rat trappers? When we know they are chicken feeders? Who are these people, my Lord? Who are these people? We got to come to our senses. We got to come to our senses because this is insanity. This is pure insanity. A few people just go around demonstrating callousness because they have no heart for the Liberian people. They're cold. They're mean. They're immature. They have no sense of the plight of the Liberian people today. So here we are again with the same 6 and 7. The same crooks all over again. We can't trust our people. As soon as you put your trust and confidence in them, they start doing different things. As soon as you start believing in them, they take your trust and start shoving it down the commode and telling you they know better for you. From the time Darius Dillon supported that other crook when he Musa ability, I was feeling with Darius Dillon. I knew that he couldn't go nowhere. You the light. You go take a well-recognized criminal and making your party head and sit down there knowing that you wanted the light. You are the only light in your party. You the light in Liberia. What about your party? You the super light in your party. You the light for Liberia. What you think about your party? You the super light. If you say something, you think another part of your party will go against it, knowing that you the light for Liberia. That way he deceived us and betrayed us. He knew that Musa ability has taken him through with money, supported him and everything. And he knew in his heart, he had promised this man he will give him position that he didn't deserve. So he sit right there, tell the man can't get the position. Then he can't tell us like we're something like idiots. You see, he think all idiots. That's the thing that made me mad about Darius Dillon. He think because he dealing with those idiots in Liberian Senate, all of us idiots. He come and tell you that his hand was tied. He couldn't change the people vote against Musa ability. Then I asked him, did you leave the room? Did you yell your objection and slam the chair and you say I'm not doing it and run out of the room? No. Did you stop the process and say this is not going on until we get the right people in charge? No. What you did? Oh, I just sat down there and let people vote because the will of the people were just Darius Dillon. I just a party member. I can't say too much. I not got nothing to talk. I just sat down there and let the people vote. Oh, you think you're the light? Oh, yeah, I still the light. No, you're not a damn light. Bam! Slap that idiot. You're not a light. You're a dummy. You think you're talking to Commander Chesson. You're talking to a fool. You think you're talking to Attorney Commander Galpohkpa Chesson. You're talking to a fool. You better back up before I slap you and kick you in the goon ass. You can't tell me that you the light. You sit down there and part of dim dummies say they want a criminal, and you the light shining in the place. And you say, okay, I will dim the light and go in the corner so you can vote for that man. I will say I got nothing for it. I lost confidence from that about Dillon from then, because there's no way I would sit in a place and know a man a criminal, and I calling myself the light, and would let that man be chairman of my party. That's a Fusa light. That light that somebody feeling fighting all what that light, a tiny dark from fat. Those dangerous fats. They cover that light. That light is confused and confounded in stench. That stench just covered Dillon. Dillon is covered with stench. And he come to America, come talking BS, talking about he got citation, he got this and that. Man, we got president Liberian who can give you citation overnight. What are you? You think with small people in Rhode Island? You come to Rhode Island talk about you got citation, and you think I would jump in high and start dancing what I think? You come here, you say you got promises. You shit. You know how many times they promise black people in this state and we don't get shit? Promise. That boy, man, you're tied Darius Dillon to the pool and flog that idiot. Flog Darius Dillon. Huh? You see that screwing out of the similar package and all. Then you talking about you got promises and what is that? Promises and what? Pledges. You keep hanging on those pledges, Darius Dillon. You will learn. You will learn. But let me go into my review, because I've been here for over 1 hour now. My young children, these are things that hurt me. The people we look up to. The people we trust and put our confidence in. Are the same people that trash everything we believe in. That trash every confidence and hope we have that we put in them. They trash it. Then we wonder why our society is disillusioned. We wonder why our people don't trust anybody. We wonder why our children don't believe in nothing positive. How many times your leader will diss your trust? How many times our leaders will shit on our confidence we put in them? On d'autres sont temps, il y a un mero menton. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, sont temps, mero menton. Now, Basil, I'm counting for you. This is counting up here. That 1, 2, I think that 3 and 4. 1, 2, sont temps, il y a un mero menton. We'll go up there now. 1, 2, sont 3, temps, il y a mero menton, mene. What 10? I used to count up to 20 in Basel. But I can't do it now because Basel love just covering everything. This Basel love just got me disillusioned. This Basel love, it just got Liberia down and downhearted. Because the light, got light switch. He flickering. Look how he flickering. Going out and in, coming back in, out, flickering. The light is flickering. It's flickering. Can we handle it? Can we handle it, my people? I think the whole show was about Darius Dillon. The opulence, his picture in business class, trying to be something he not. He's apologizing lies. Just lying and apologizing, lying, apologizing, lying, apologizing. Is that bastard habit? Is that a bastard habit? You gotta tell me now. Because what wrong, man? My people, we just shame. You know? How many times that young guy will apologize? Darius didn't too young. The power getting into his head. And you know what pissed me off about this guy? He comes there, you spew all this philosophical bullshit. Then he go do something else. We is out, man. The people can talk all the hell about book with us. Oh, you gotta do that, we gotta do that, change that, well, you not disappear. Wait a minute. Oh, you see in business class. Oh, he in white suit dancing at white party, all white party. He and normally they in the corner there. Oh, the camera can't go there. Oh. That corner there, the security guard. What are you doing back there? Pass of love, pass of love, pass of love. Pass of love, ando toi, ando ton, ta mero meta, pass of love, pass of love, pass of love. You don't got pass of love, you don't got nothing. You don't got pass of love, you don't got nothing. You don't got nothing. On, do, son, ta, melo, menta, meno, menche. You not got bass or love. You not got bass or love. You not got bass or love. You not got nothing. You not get nothing. Darius, Dillon, nobody kanga. They form the bass or love. They form the bass or love. Nobody kanga. And Darius, Dillon form the gamba. The bass or love. In the cause of the people. The struggle continues. My class is done. I've talked, I've sung for y'all, I entertain y'all. You'll send me money now. I need some cash. Cash app. Cash Jefferson Chesson. Send me some cash. Send me some cash. Let me move this topic to another level. So we can just catch all these people. All the lovers, all the trappers, all the stealers, all the killers, all the underdogs, all the overdogs, all the side dogs, all the hot dogs. Shit, we catch all these people. Have a good day, my children. My class is done. Stay clean. Brush your teeth 3 times a day. Who does that shit? Brush your teeth 3 times a day. And what else? Stay clean and true to the mission. Because we've got to fight.